Hello everyone, my name is Zufar Dwi from 3B English for Business and Communications. And today I'll be giving you an insight about the inspiring story of one of the most respected figures in the world of public relations, John Bailey, often referred to as the Master of Crises Communications. In a world where reputation can make or break an organization, public relations play a crucial role. A public relations officer isn't just someone who writes press releases. They are the bridge between the organization and the public. And among the many talented PR professionals out there, John Bailey stands out as the outstanding figure, especially when it comes to crisis management. With 25 years of experience, John Bailey has advised major companies, governments, and international organizations in more than 15 countries. And throughout his career, he's been called a Master of Crises. But do you know why? Well, he's known for his calm, strategic mindset and his ability to handle even the most complex reputational challenges. That is why he was called the Master of Crises. But before John Bailey became an PR expert, he was actually a journalist. He worked for newspapers and magazines in the UK, the US, and Singapore. This background gave him a unique perspective. He understands both sides of the media world. Later, he founded ICON International Communications, which became the largest independent PR firm in Singapore. But it was eventually acquired by Ketchum, where Bailey became managing director in there. Bailey's expertise is particularly in the aviation industry, where he was advised numerous airlines, airports, and aviation manufacturers on effective communication strategies during crisis. That is why he created the IATA Crisis Communications Consultancy, a special program helping the aviation industry prepare for emergencies. In there, he was also wrote a book which called Best Practice Guidelines on Crisis Communication and Reputation Management in the Digital Age, which published by the International Air Transport Associations. Today, he serves as the Managing Consultant at Global Communication Consulting, Managing Director at Ketchum Singapore, and Chief Operating Officer at Go Crisis. John Bailey had done many cases that he successfully handled, like Air Asia Flight TZ 8501 or 2004 December tsunami in Indian Ocean, and many other cases. But one of Bailey's most notable efforts was during the Malaysia Airline Flight MH370 tragedy in 2014. The airline was heavily criticized for its poor communication in the early days of the crisis. But when Bailey stepped in with his team from Ketchum and coordinated efforts across Singapore, London, and New York, they focused on clear, empathetic messaging, especially toward the victims' families. Despite intense global pressure, Bailey helped manage the media narrative and protected the airline's reputation from further damages. So, what makes Bailey different? For one, he specialized in media handling during crisis. Thanks to his journalism roots, he knows how to work with the press, how they think, how they act, and what they need. He trains executives on how to speak confidently during press conferences, especially when emotions are high and the stakes are even higher. He's also a cross-cultural communicator. Having worked on 5 continents, he understands how culture affects messaging, whether addressing an audience in Asia, the Middle East, or Europe. Bailey ensures that every message is respectful, relevant, and well received. Well, John Bailey is a powerful reminder of the importance of strategic, honest, and compassionate communications. It's not just managing crisis, he's setting the standards for how it's done. I'm Zufar Dwi. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.